A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and so does testing out a new product. So when it comes to a smartphone that is so hyper-focused on imaging, we knew it would take a journey that is equally long and challenging to truly test out its mettle. Hi, I'm Roobina Mongia, and I took the Vivo X80 Pro across desert sands, thousands of feet in the air, all the way to the future and back to put it through its paces. Does the Vivo X80 Pro succeed at redefining cinematography? Let's find out. It's 3 in the morning as I take a drive to the RUB-AL-KHALI desert. Known as the empty quarter, the RUB-AL-KHALI desert is larger than Belgium, France and Denmark together. But there's a beauty in the vast emptiness, and we are going to attempt to capture it with the Vivo X80 Pro. My journey starts from the base of the sand dunes, where I test out the low-light prowess of the X80 Pro. Like the Vivo X70 Pro before it, the X82 comes equipped with a micro gimbal lens for better stability. This time you'll find it on the portrait camera. The gimbal not only corrects any motion when holding the phone in your hands, but also lets you get longer exposure times. The results are incredible, and we were able to capture both the subject as well as stars despite it being nearly pitch dark.
I'm here in Dubai, it's 5 AM and I'm going to get on this hot air balloon and take on this adventure. Now I know you think it's all fun, but it is not going to be all fun. I will be working here too. I will be testing out the camera capabilities of the newly launched Vivo X80 Pro. We'll test out all the photographs and video capability of this device.
One of the major tests of smartphone photography is dynamic range and control over noise. Sunsets and sunrises in particular are extremely challenging times for phones because they have to capture both a bright object as well as bring out details from shadow regions. Good HDR and effective noise reduction are key. The Vivo X80 Pro's 50 megapixel primary camera does an exemplary job here. Moreover, the collaboration with Zeiss plays a special role here. The addition of the Zeiss T-Star lens coating ensures that flares while shooting directly into the sun are kept to a minimum. Equally good is the optical zoom. The 8 megapixel telephoto lens gives you sufficient reach with the 5x optical zoom. This allowed me to get up close and personal with the sky full of balloons. It's not just imaging though. One of the key innovations with the Vivo X80 Pro is in its cinematic capabilities, and one of the coolest features is its ability to maintain horizon levels no matter how you are holding the phone. Simply tap a button and the camera will try to keep the shot as steady as possible. From the desert and the air, it is now time to head back to the future for some more challenging settings.
I'm at the Museum of Future in Dubai, where the visions of the future tech are showcased. And talking about future tech, I have the Vivo X80 Pro with me with a very futuristic camera. But we'll get to the phone later. First, a glimpse inside the structure.
14 kilometers of Arabic calligraphy and an architectural design that required special tools to be designed defines the Museum of the Future in Dubai. What does it say? The future belongs to those who can imagine it, design and execute it. So it only made sense to test out the video and low light capabilities of the Vivo X80 Pro inside the building that is already ranked as one of the most beautiful museums on the planet. The X80 Pro shines in low-light videography, but it is all the extra features that Vivo has built in that make it truly stand out. As an avid movie fan, I know how important colors are to set the tone for a movie scene. The Vivo X80 Pro's built-in movie LUTs let you do exactly that. If you are a budding cinematographer, the anamorphic mode will be especially notable. Tap the Zeiss Cinematic Style button for a slightly desaturated moody look that is bound to elevate your video capturing experience.
And now let's talk about the phone that we are here for, the Vivo X80 Pro. It comes with Zeiss optics, 50 megapixel main camera with triple camera setup. They have done a lot of innovation in videography and photography. Plus they have a really fast SNAPDRAGON 8 Gen 1 chipset. Vivo has put in a lot in this phone. Let me show you everything and review it.
The Vivo X80 Pro is a flagship through and through. You will get the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, more RAM than you can shake a stick, and up to 256 GB of storage, which is more than enough for capturing all the cinematic content. Performance is excellent, and despite long days of calls, social media, hours of video calling and even gaming, the Vivo X80 Pro never slows down. The battery too holds up great. 4700 mAh isn't the largest around, but optimization matters, and that's what you get here. Charging the phone too is plenty quick, though we'd like to see something faster than the 80-watt charging solution offered by Vivo. There are other innovations too. The Vivo X80 Pro is debuting a new ultrasonic fingerprint reader that promises to capture and unlock your phone in one single tap. The surface area has also increased dramatically, so you won't be left searching for where to put down your thumb. It is said that the products of creativity can leave a legacy that lasts for generations. Vivo and Zeiss innovative collaboration started a few years ago. But the X80 Pro shows how much is possible when two major R&D teams combine to create a class-leading imaging experience.
It's a deep collaboration in R&D, so we work device dependent in certification of the devices, and we have several R&D projects where we develop hardware components and software components for the device that you see here in the X80, and as it is a long-term partnership, there's much more to come in the future.
Vivo's focus on portraiture is very evident here with the switched out micro gimbal stabilization.
Our whole direction for our camera is to make it the best portrait camera in the world, and we wanted to give the hardware more advantages based on compared to our last generation. So based on user research and the feedback from our present and past users, we made this decision to move the portrait camera with a gimbal stabilization so that the portraits are better, especially in low light.
Why the shift? Let's find out. Priced at 79,999 rupees, the Vivo X80 Pro isn't the most affordable flagship around. But the feature set and more importantly the execution proves that Vivo is more than ready to play in the big leagues.